Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's white to play and win this position, and white's pawn is going in this direction forward to be promoted on b8, but the bishop is stopping the pawn, so we have to promote this pawn into a queen without losing it. That is the main challenge of this puzzle. As always, if you would like to pause and guess the move on your own, go ahead, pause the video and guess the move. Best of luck. Okay, welcome back. Here we can't play bishop to c7 because the bishop will just take it and the bishop would be defended by the king, so we can't take back the bishop. That is the problem. The king is the enemy king as well is in a good position to help this bishop and possibly stop the pawn, right? So but there is one idea to win the game, and this is not the correct, and we don't play this direction. I mean, this is protected and this has no purpose. I mean, we are not making any progress. We are putting the bishop in the worst possible square, so these two moves are not the correct move, and the correct move is actually to play to f6 or f7. It doesn't really, I mean, g5, it doesn't really matter. So the idea is to move to d4, to move to a7, and to move to b8. That way black is forced to either to leave the diagonal or to take the bishop, or otherwise we are going to take the bishop. So if black does nothing, for example, if black just play a random move like g3, bishop to g3, we are going to play bishop to d4. Black will continue playing. We play a7. Black will just repeat the move, and now if black does nothing, we are going to capture the bishop, right? So black can't ignore this. That is my idea, and we are going to promote on the next move. So in this position, you might say black will just play king to b6. That looks nice to get there and defend that way, but we are going to play bishop to d4 anyway, and the king has to move. The king might move to a6. So in this position, in this particular position, what do we do? Okay, the move is bishop to g1, sacrificing the bishop. So it's clear now. We are going to, if black takes, we are going to make a new queen, and it's bye-bye for black king, and this is just winning, right? So that is the idea, and of course black doesn't want to take this. Like black might play bishop to f4. So what do we do in this position? Okay, we are going to play bishop to e3. It's the same idea. Black can't take this, but you might say this is just black will just run away and we are not making progress, you might say. But yes, we are making progress. We are going to play g5, bishop to g5. So the idea is, now if black plays a bishop move like this, we are going to play bishop to d8, and look at the king. The king is trapped, so the king can't play any move this way. So on the next move, we are going to play bishop to c7, and yeah, capture the bishop. So the king might play king to b6, b5. We are going to play bishop to c7, and if black doesn't take, we are going to promote on the next move anyway. The bishop is blocking the enemy bishop, so this is winning. If black takes, of course we are going to take back and promote. So that is the idea. But in this position, after the bishop moves somewhere like this, we play bishop to g5, and the king plays bishop to king to b6. So what do we do in this position? So we play bishop to d8 anyway. So we are giving a check, and the best move is to play c6, defending this. But now we are going to play bishop to f6, and yeah, of course the bishop has to move somewhere like this. But now we are going to play d4, right, with the same idea to go to a7. So it's similar situation, but with different maneuvers. First, black in the previous position, black can move to, black is on b6 and can move to a6. But now black can't move to a6. Black has to move to b5, and only now black can move to a6. But it's too late for black. We are going to play bishop to a7, and black might try to attack us, but we are going to play bishop to b8. And now black is just forced to accept the sacrifice, which we are going to win on the next move we play here. Black can't do anything, right? So we are going to promote here, and yeah, soon we are going to win the game this way. So that is how we win this. So to recap the moves, we are going to play bishop to f6 or g5, it doesn't really matter, and our idea is to move there and there and there. And black might anticipate that move by playing king to b6. That is the most efficient play to that is the most efficient move to play, right? So if black plays a bishop move, we are going to play d4, and now black can't access the b6 square, right? So black has to move this way. Black has to move a king to b5 and then king to a6, but it's going to be very hard to defend that, and it's going to be very easy for us to go behind. So that is the idea, that is black's idea, and the reason behind king to b6. Now we are going to play d7, d4 anyway. Black will play a6. Now we deflect the bishop, so the bishop now is not in the bishop can't take, so the bishop must move this way. And then what do? We are going to deflect the bishop again. So now when the bishop moves, we play h7, actually h4. Actually the idea of this move is to control this diagonal. As long as we move to the diagonal, it doesn't really matter where we move, right? So actually the idea is to move to d8. Now the king might play king to c6, but it's a different story. Previously the bishop is on h2, which is difficult to attack, and it's impossible to go and attack. Now we can attack from g5, so the bishop has to move, make black waste a move. This is where black messed up, right? So that is how we make black miss in the position. So black, by moving now the bishop, black makes an extra move. that move makes black to waste a move, but we don't waste a move, we play e3. So black has to play b5, and then this is going to be the follow-up, and soon we are going to win this game, right? So we just take this and we are going to move and promote. So this is the solution of the puzzle and the idea. I think the review is more clarified than the actual puzzle. So if you'd like to see similar chess puzzle videos like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel to see similar content. I'll see you next time. Bye.